Today we're going to be starting Unit 7. Unit 7 deals with algebra, and one of the backbones of algebra is equations. So we're going to start off today with solving equations. So we have this problem right here, and what we want to do when we solve equations is we want to get it so that we're just left with the variable equaling some number. That's how we want to end up. We want the variable to equal some number. So it's a whole bunch of undoing. So let's go ahead and let's start undoing this first problem. So we're going to start with distributing in that 2 to both the 5 and to the -6. That will undo the parentheses. It'll get rid of the parentheses. So this gives me negative 4k plus 2 times 5 is 10k. And then 2 times -6 is -12 equals -3k minus 39. Now I want to collect my like terms. Once I collect my like terms, I can start getting rid of terms on one side or the other. So here I have -4k and I have 10k, so that's a total of 6k minus 12 equals, I don't have any like terms over here, so this is just going to be -3k minus 39. So now I have everything that I could collect on the left and everything I can collect on the right. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to say, okay, can I start taking stuff from the left and the right? So if I start taking stuff from the left and the right, I'm going to get rid of the variable, get it on one side. So I'm going to see which is smaller. And the -3k is smaller. So I'm going to add 3k to both sides. That gives me 9k minus, I'm not doing anything to the 12, so I'm just going to bring that down, equals, and I'm not doing anything to the -39, so I'm also going to bring that down. So I'm almost there. I'm almost the variable equaling a number. I just got two things standing in my way. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add that 12 to both sides. That gives me 9k equals -39 plus 12 is -27. Now I'm going to divide by 9. When I divide by 9, that just leaves me with k, or 1k. When I divide that by 9, -27 divided by +9 is going to be a negative number. 27 divided by 9 is 3. So the answer to that equation is 3, -3. Let's go ahead and take a look at B. So again, I got some parentheses. So this time I have parentheses on both sides. So I'm going to distribute the 3 to both the 8. I'm going to distribute the 6 to both the n and to the -4. So this gives me -10n plus 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 8n is 24n equals -6 times n is -6n. -6 times -4 is +24. So I got rid of the parentheses. The parentheses are gone. Next, what I want to do is collect all my like terms together. So if I collect my like terms together, I have the -10n and I have a +24n for a total of 14n plus 24 equals, I don't have any like terms over here. I just have the variable term, and this is known as the constant term. So this gives me -6n plus 24. Constant, unit term, both of those work for this number. Now I want to get it so that the variable is on one side. So I'm going to get rid of the smaller one. I don't have to get rid of the smaller one. The reason why I get rid of the smaller one is if I was to get rid of the bigger one, then I end up with a negative number over here. Well, a negative number is just another sign I need to keep track of. In other words, another thing that can get lost in all of this confusion. If it's another thing that can get lost in all that confusion, and I don't necessarily have to deal with it, why deal with it? So that's why I get rid of the smaller one. Now I want to get rid of this unit term. So I'm going to subtract 24 from both sides. That leaves me with 20n equals 0. And some of you might be like, wait, hold up, Mr. Meller, that's 0. That means this problem has no solution. And I say, wait, hold up. It does have a solution. The solution to this problem is as you just said, n equals 0. Well, 0 is a number. It's not a very fancy number, but it is a number, so therefore it is a solution to this problem. So don't hate on 0. Let's go ahead and take a look at C. So again, I have parentheses on both sides, so I'm going to distribute the 12 to the 2 and the 12 to the 11. Then I'm going to distribute the 12 to the 2 and the 12 to the 12. So 12 times 2 is 24k. 12 times 11 is 121. 12 times 2k is, or this equals, it's not 120, 132, sorry, 132. This equals 24k. 12 times 24 is 144. Now I want to get it so that everything is collected. I have a variable term, and then I have my unit term or my constant. So I'm good here, and I'm good here. Now I want to get it so my variable is only on one side. So I'm going to subtract 24k from both sides, because that's my smaller one. And you might notice, wait a second, something funky is going to happen here. Yes, something funky is going to happen here. I end up getting that 132 is equal to 144. But I know 132 is not 144. So this is not true. So this situation would be no solution. So look at the difference. This is telling me that 132 equals 144, where this is just telling me n equals 0. See the difference between a problem where there's no solution and a problem where there is a solution? 0 is a solution here. There is no number that I can put into this equation where the left side will give me the same thing I have on my right side. That's basically what we're trying to find. We're trying to find the left side equaling the right side. And if I was to put that in back here, I'd end up with negative 10 times 0 plus 3 times 8 plus 8 times 0 equals negative 6, 0 minus 4. So this would just be 0 right here. This would be 0 as well. So this would give me 3 times 8, which is 24, because that's 0. That's 0. This is negative 6 times negative 4 is 24. Left side equals the right side. That's why 0 is a solution. Where here, there's nothing we can put in that'll work it out. So go ahead, look through these, and then you're going to use these notes to help you answer the practice problems for today.